Good for you. Oh man, we got a tap dancing special, y'all. Oh my god, it's so sad in a way though. All those fucking names are people in there that are blindly turning a blind eye towards this motherfucker, trying to make something out of nothing. You know, we're not gonna go over this long. I just thought I'd come live because he's fucking pissed. He is triggered. He is mad, and I don't give a fuck if I don't have your little echo chamber of alts and tons of trolls to fucking, repeat anything. I don't need anybody to repeat nothing. I don't, you do that because you know you're lying, dumbass. You don't think that's not obvious to others? You think what? Because you got sometimes 60 or whatever in some chats you're at, and people, and they'll all agree with you that what? That it makes it reality? You're a fucking idiot. You have been coming at me forever and ever and ever and ever all these past 3 years. And then 3 weeks ago, you want to show something on my nephew? Let me see. When did I fucking make my post? Because I swear to God, if you put that shit up before I did anything, and then you're going to sit here and be crying and whining and trying to make something out of nothing because you're just upset that you got the same YouTube behavior that you did. The only difference is your picture's from a private Facebook that Ghost of Shadow stole and leaked. Well, okay, I didn't leak it, so you think you're in the clear, huh? No. That's doxing and fucking sharing shit that's private. Your shit was public. You fucking made it private finally after they fucking put it out there. Caden and everybody else. So go ahead, motherfucker. Keep trying. You're not gonna win. That's several witnesses that were fucking... that I've got everything I need to prove. I know where it came from and everything, so whatever. Try to your shit you want. I don't think it'll be good for you. No, he ain't. No, hold on. Let me send this message. No, he's not doing that because he's just trying to fucking... He wants to get a reaction. He thinks it's going to worry me. He's hoping and counting on the people that in the post and see it to do it. I mean, I believe... I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, he is a dumb motherfucker to call and fucking self-report a false thing that's not a crime. You ain't got nothing that says I ever called any of you motherfuckers, especially your kids. I've called Fusion back in the past and Scooter. That was a long time ago and stuff, but, you can't say that. You're just making shit up. You can say it. I'll take that back. He's saying it. He can say it. Doesn't make it true, though. God dang, man. I tell you what. Went live, and I just now got back for lunch, and I seen that shit on my fucking wall. I said, oh, shit, let's look at this. And I went in there in the comments, and boy, he just fucking going fucking plumb nuts. Let's see. This was done. Wait, this was done 9 days ago. Let's look at the other one. Okay, now that was 25 days ago. It doesn't matter though. If you did it in response to that 25 days ago, still, you're just as fucking bad. Actually, you're worse because that's refaced. What'd you do with my nephew? You fucking put a damn sticker over him that's see-through. You couldn't choose the square or the fucking squirrel symbol or anything else? No. You wanted to do that. You think you slick and you smart. You're not smart. Your actions are see-through, bitch. So say whatever you want. You don't know what answers or anything I'm getting on my life. You're not going to be involved. You're not going to know. If you ever know anything, you don't even realize. You think that everything I tell you now is just straight. No, I'm very. I learned from that in the past. You know, and I'm sorry for my people that do listen that expect and think I'm telling them always the truth. I am telling you the truth, but there are some times where I'm talking about certain stuff, and I got to be careful, and I've got to, you know, maybe change it around, cloak it, you know, just in case, because I know what they've done in the past, and I know what they haven't done for a while, and they would probably love to try to do in certain things. So sometimes I gotta fudge things, but overall, it's that's true. Whatever it is that I've told you, just not always the details. See, when you have people habitually that watch you when you used to just be straight up and honest, because you know I just came not long ago from out of rehab, never did share in a group. If I hadn't went to group or through any of that, I'd never come on YouTube. Fuck no. And it'd just be, I don't, you know, like large groups usually. I had to kind of get over that. And so I was way too sharing and stuff in the early days, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I've taken accountability for them publicly and recognize I've shown that I'm, you know, not deluded and think I'm right in 110% everything, and that I'm never, you know, imperfect or do anything that's wrong, but illegal or unlawful concerning this motherfucker or anything else he's making up lies about that's vile. Hell no. You can take that to the bank. You can go ahead and commit your crime. I'll let them investigate. And then when they're done, I'm going to say, all right, now, guys, I'll tell them at the beginning, you know, this is false, but I want you to investigate me. You know, so I'm going to cooperate fully. And then when it's done, I'm going to have your ass locked up, boy. And that's going to be my trophy, is you locked up. So please do what you're threatening. Because I don't think you understand. I don't get scared from your bullshit you make up anymore. What about you had them flyers and everything else? You just say shit, dude. You got too used to the first 2 years of being able of seeing Fusion. Some of them get to me because it was the initial start of everything, and I didn't, you know. Now that time's went on, you can't do that anymore. It's called experience. You know, I mean, it's like when someone gets scared in one particular way, you can't keep scaring them that way once they figure it out, numbnut. Hey, K-Fam, thank you for coming. Glad to know I do have some supporters. Even if they're small. See, they think that their numbers or shit is supposed to affect me or, you know, worry me. It don't. Oh, y'all want to see how this short, how I can prove that they specifically sent bots and stuff to try to drive this view up because he wants to use it and try to act like a victim? Like, I mean, they just always, it's always something new. The EPO with Brookie. Now, motherfuckers think that if they make a video look like it's got a lot of attention that they paid for falsely with bots, and then, because any other time they'd say, oh, I don't get no views and shit, right? But now they're going to try to, he's going to cry. falsely victim, and he's going to say, look, he got all these views. Never mind that I had filthy pay for him. Don't worry about that. So see-through, dude. So see-through. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Audience. Let's find this. I'm gonna fucking prove this right now. Do. Content. Timmy and Bickery boy. You ought to be happy. You in there with Ghost of Shadows. He's your buddy. I mean, hell, you're taking his fucking pictures from Facebook that he must have got from him. So, I mean, I called that. I didn't even see that shit. For 3 weeks, he's had my nephew up there, and I ain't fucking seen it until just last night. But I don't ignore him, y'all. I don't try to take the high road or try to avoid anything. You know, I'm always obsessed with it, right? Trust me, if I had known about that before already, it would have already been talked about. And I think all of you know me enough to know that that's true. I wouldn't be able to sit on something like that. Hell, I never sat on anything in the past, and I really still don't. But I'm just not as impulsive. Still got some impulse, though. I mean, when someone, lies about you and stuff like this, it's hard. Exactly. That's exact. Thank you. Thank you. And what are y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna say that this is a fake account and I'm typing it? You gonna use that old trick? Y'all pathetic, man. Oh my god. Like, I am literally elated right now. I feel elated. I swear. I got some really fucking good news. And not just one thing, but another. I'll let you guys know, Caden and stuff, but I'm not saying everything out here. You know, I said some stuff the other night just because and they did it. And like I told you, I said, watch, it's going to be their content. And I predicted along the lines. I didn't get 100%, but I mean, on the broad surface, I mean, they did exactly what I said they would do. Fucking horse lady was up there before anybody doing it, which I should have, probably seen that coming. Who knows? She always is the one that's hell, she's over there mustard right now. I mean, she lives on YouTube, and then she's gonna have the nerve to try to say Bambi or Miss Harlow lives on here. Fucking bitch! What are you doing? You be out riding a horse on YouTube. You be with your husband on YouTube. You be fucking out buying drugs on YouTube, getting your Adderall fucking filled on YouTube. Shut the fuck up. They live on YouTube. Ooh, like I don't. Paula, it's really disturbing, man, how you can sit up there and be like, look at him in this picture. He's so happy. Is that a problem? Are you mad that I'm in a picture happy? Well, get over it. So she sickly thinks up and says, how can I use it? How can I? Oh, I got it. He's got a butt plug up in, guys. He's on that good dope. Fucking laugh. He at everything. Fucking dumb bitch, man. And I'm sorry for the profanity excessively. The reason why my post has words that are freaking, with the star, like that's because I was doing voice chat typing. I'm gonna have to fix that because, yeah, I don't. I don't care. I just try. I don't like saying GD, So, and I have and do sometimes. I'm trying to get out of that and break it. Other than that, though, I don't want my words censored. I don't care, Pink Birdo. And what are you doing in here, man? Man, yeah, you damn right. I said it, man. Like you're not gonna get no fucking. Like I tried to be nice to you the first time you came over here, dude. I would have shown you respect, and I did. And what'd you do? You let Paula and all them fucking turn you against me, and now I've watched them all turn against you. So now you've learned who they're about. I bet you wish you would have listened to me. I got laughed at for having you over here, like I was some fucking, like I mean, they knew better that I didn't support really or agree with your lifestyle, but at the same time, I don't hate people and call them faggots and shit over it. I don't do because I had it done to me, even though I'm not, I'm hetero, so whatever. That's just how it should be sometimes. But yeah, man, you're not gonna get no more sympathy from me over here. I try to be. I mean, not sympathy. You're not gonna get like, I've heard all the shit you've said. I've heard you be up there when they've talked about me, and you make little snide comments, try to buddy with them. Like they were never buddying with you. They love to get you going and to get you going nonstop, and then they take you down. Like you ought to know and see that Paul is not your friend. They ain't none of them your friend. I'm not saying that because I want to fuck with you or them. I mean, I don't care about that. They're doing worse shit to fuck with me, like illegal stuff. So I'm not worried about who they're friends with, but they're not your friend. Just know that. And I'm not really your friend either, but at least I'll tell you the fucking truth. I'll be straight up with you. Yeah, I had to go live though, you guys, here shortly. I'm not going to be on here long. You'll see that. I was only on for an hour and 30 minutes last night. I was so tired. Then I went over because I got a second wind and hung out for about another hour over at the person I supposedly killed, guys, that has an infection. It's funny because when I checked it again just the other day, all the skin's white. Matter of fact, one of the pictures I had posted showed all the skin white and not red. That was only one particular photo at one particular time. And, they can say all my explanations is whatever. I don't care. They ain't nobody to impress or prove nothing to. I say this stuff and explain it for you guys. Get that correct. I don't say and explain it for them because they're not that dumb. I know they realize what some of the stuff that is they're doing. So for please, the people that come here and you're all right and you don't do this stuff and we're cool and we're amicable, whatever. We're not be best friends, but at least we're good. Don't have issues. Know that please know that I'm not doing it. If it gets on y'all's nerves a lot, or you think that they're getting too much attention. I've heard that, and I've responded, and I think I've shown. But I mean, this stuff with the kids, man, making up and trying to claim that I've called somebody I've never called, and all this, and get people to lie to a federal agency on an issue that and they're doing all this specifically because they're hoping and believing that, unlike when other internet crimes are reported, like, oh, I don't know, theirs, nothing gets done or looked at. Well, they're hoping and thinking that this type of report, the way it is, will get looked at and have something done. And they're going to really fuck up if they do that. They're going to fucking be handing me my eventual fucking letter of this has all been cleared and bullshit. And at the same time, they're going to hand me the ability to finally get justice, and them receive karma and accountability for their actions. So, and I'm not even sure. Maybe they'll fucking not do it, and they're just trying to use it to scare, which is not working. If anything, I don't want anybody, let's be clear, I don't want anyone to falsely report something like that. That's wrong. It's a waste of fucking resources. It's illegal. It's fucked up to do to anybody just because you don't like them, especially when it's this guy on the internet. It's not like he's got problems with me because personally, he's just making up 3/4 of his shit. And the rest of the stuff he just doesn't like, oh well, that's him. I mean, other people don't have problems with that stuff. It's just him, man, because him and them, they want to be like that. So, oh well. Dumb, 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 dumb. Oh, let me look, K-Fam, at your message. Sorry, I just now saw it. I swear, guys. Yeah, I've got a lot of. I know y'all think this is all a bunch of crap, and maybe but listen, in real life, I've got stuff going on. I can't be fully open about it, obviously, but you know, because I'm not going to risk them trying to sabotage it, any of it ever. Even though I really don't think they could, but just got to be safe than sorry. They came way too fucking close to keeping me from not getting my phlebotomy. Way too close. Too close. Yeah, dude. Really? Somebody made a video? You got the video link? Because or know where it's at or the account? Because I knew that. At one time, I almost one day clicked on and was going to go in that Discord again, you know, because but no, I said that would be just, you know, I would just be fucking hurting my own eyes and mental health doing that shit. And, you know, I'm not going to do it. I don't have any need to want to go in their Discord to where they can see they got photos of all of the people they hate of us on here that are cool and stuff with each other. And I can only imagine, and this is because of what they posted from before, so it's not my imagination, but from what they posted, I've seen unintentionally and had sent to my phone before. I can only imagine what they got in there. They probably got some freaking sick ass, like cartoon, almost NSFW, basically fucking shit with like my head or who knows God else who's, and you know, whatever. That's just sick. But if somebody made a video of that, that's actually good because, I mean, you could censor stuff out and illustrate it, and that shows what these people are about. Oh yeah, saying a racial insult. Spokesman, you can keep calling and leaving me voicemails too, buddy. You know, it's not triggering me. I'm not listening to them. I listened to one of them because I didn't know who it was from or what it was. And then the other one, when it started and I could tell it was you, I just saved them. I save them and I archive them. And you calling anyone brain dead is fucking. I swear that's the most ironic shit ever, Spokesman. You called Bambi brain dead. Yeah, I saw it. You got no business calling anybody brain dead. You fucking retard, goat fuck motherfucker. You LD motherfucker, and you want to call her brain dead, bro? What? Where they do that at? However, pizza, you're talking about my best friend's kids who are not retarded. Get the fuck out of here. Take your spanking. Who? Who the? K-Fam Pizza? Tony Pizza? Oh shit! Yeah, I know. They keep trying to say also like they're wanting Mr. did a while ago. They're trying to say that I freaking have talked like towards and on and tried to talk to Sly's fucking kid. Okay, where's the proof? Where's the screenshot? Where's the recording? Where is it? And if you say you can't, you don't have none of it, but you do have some, okay, get federally, get it proven federally then. Get them to trace the call. Check your fucking phone provider. Do everything you got to do. And guess what? At the end, you'll fucking be mad, pissed off because there's not. I mean, that is. I don't even know why I'm saying that because it's not like they actually believe that shit. But just the way, it's just the way that they assert it and play on here to the public. My mind just can't. I just can't understand. Like, it'd be like me getting mad at somebody one day and then just making up all the messed up, made up shit I can make about them. I wouldn't. I mean, I'd expect them to be pissed off, and if I was sadistic, I'd be happy over it. But I don't. I, normally, I just cannot understand how a human being just. I guess it's just because it's the internet, and they've had so many experiences now of being able to get by and get away with whatever. They're just emboldened, man. I mean, yeah, that's got to be it because we see it played out through the rest of YouTube with Vitali and Johnny Somali or people like these other big creators that fall. What's his name? Anyways, y'all get what I'm saying. Forget it. 26 minutes. All right. Well, yeah, I got to get out of here in about. Okay. They say racial slurs, call innocent children retarded, and act like it bothers us. Oh shit, K-Fam, I just accidentally banned you. Sorry. When StreamYard redid the fucking comment. That's not the first time that's happened. Oh, too. Hold on a second, K-Fam. Sorry about that, K-Fam. And I see that I do have some viewers. They're just not choosing to chat. I do see y'all, and I appreciate y'all. I really do. You must be busy or whatever the reason. I don't worry about it. I just knowing that y'all are in here and supporting, I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys are doing good. I see that you're taking. Some of you are even taking out the trash. So thanks. Yeah, guys. But yeah, I was live last night late, and people think that no, I kind of go live for the moment most of the times, but so it wasn't planned. But I normally wouldn't want to come on here during the day. Been trying not to, like I mean, in the afternoon, yeah, we do. I do sometimes, but I've avoided the mornings, and I've never, it's been a while since I've been coming on early mornings to get into any of this stuff, and I felt like I needed to come on for a second because just my own personal stuff to do with this. I mean, just mind blowing. Like, I'm not even hurt. I'm just fucking stumped. Like, I'm not even upset, really. Like, I'm not. I mean, I'm upset. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm aggravated that people would have the audacity to try to do this. But I'm not fucking over in the corner crying. I'm not on the verge of a panic attack or breakdown because I've had so much good things happen recently, and I've got a plan, and I'm working on it, and I'm looking forward. So I mean, it don't bother me like they're wanting it to, and I don't want any of y'all to worry and think that it is getting to me and be concerned. Y'all should have seen, hold on. And regardless if they may want to act like, oh, he's just gotten really good at lying to himself and the others. Whatever you want to say. I know the truth. I don't have to fucking prove your lies. Every single one of them, especially. I choose to prove and debunk some of them on here because anybody else would. Anybody else would. Gonna make shit up about vile shit like that and just. That's the only reason why they switched to it. And I mean, let me just take that back, re-say that. They did it a little, like on the very, compared to now, fucking childlike level when they first called me or, you know, insinuated the diddler stuff, what have you. All because I'm freaking watching and I support people like Gordon Flowers and shit. You know, people that catch those fuckers. That just shows you that that's their tactic number one. Make shit up and twist stuff. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's watching and showing the pedo stuff. You know, how could we could say that, well, that has a reflection on his mind that he's sick. Yeah, we can turn that around. We can spin that. And that's what they did. And, you know, they said, oh, remember getting threatened however long ago? We're going to get Gordon and them to come at you and look into you. Okay, go ahead. Must have never done it, or if he did, guess what? He found out y'all are full of shit and what y'all do. Or anytime if any of those people tried to decoy contact me to see if I'd take, like if I am that way, and you think I'm going to take the bait, you're delusional. I'm not stupid, and I'm not like that. I fucking want motherfuckers put in the wood chipper. I don't even think they fucking deserve ever to get out. I don't like the fact our system does let them out. And like, you know, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Fuck, if they're a tier 1 at all, they need to be fucking, and being locked up is that's a privilege they don't even get, in my opinion. But I don't write the laws, so I can't make that be the case, but it should be. The fuck's my lighter at? No, Squirrel, I don't freaking look over my shoulder every time I go out. He tried to say, it's going to follow you forever. You're going to always look over your shoulder. You go outside smoking, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't have to do that. I mean, I'm pretty aware of my surroundings without having to be looking over my shoulder. Like, I'm not that fucking, like, if you think I'm that bothered by you, no. Concerned enough to worry about my own safety to know that you could be a threat, yeah. But looking around expecting to see you anytime, no. Deluding yourself. How's everybody else been? Let's get on this topic onto something else. I'll probably end up getting off here. Oh, I know. And that's why when people thought and said and expressed that they, you know, I just need to drop it, maybe YouTube's not for me, that's not it. But you know where that comes from? And this is why I'm forgiving of it, and this is why I don't fucking, you know, make a big deal out of it or fucking get mad at that person or any persons that say that, is because of this. They are so fucking obsessed and been doing this for so long that when I do make friends and stuff, and then they get put through the carrot and stick method they do, and they go after them and they go after their family and shit like they've done me, that person, don't ever fucking respond to it. I mean, there are some people that can be like that. I'm not saying there aren't. But don't kid yourself and say that every single person. I mean, look at YouTube. The majority, the data tells you people how they act. The majority do. I mean, there's always exceptions, but I mean, that's not normal. Do you think I would be on here and be like this if I just had a YouTube channel where people were chill and this didn't happen? Oh, every now and then I might get mad about the news. I might have something in real life, problem with somebody I talk about, vent. But I wouldn't be on here every day, you know, talking about. I'm putting in the work, and I'm just glad I've been recognized and people see that I do that. It will get better. And you know what? I think that's what their fear is. They're so worried because they're not used to seeing me like I am and talking about the stuff that I am and the mood that I am, and they're definitely not used to me calling fucking Squirrel out to come on the panel. You know what? Fuck it. Here, just in case they can't call me a pussy and shit, which I know I shouldn't care about. I'm not. I want you to come on up here, Squirrel. Seriously, you want to pretend that you were asleep last night? All right, I'll go with it because that's what they'll do. They'll say, "Oh, you know, he done that only because he really doesn't want to confront him." No, I will. You know, your one and only time. There's your link. I said last night that was the only chance, but people wanted to say you sleep. You know, I'm doing that on purpose. Okay, there's the link. You don't have to regret it. Don't worry. I know you probably won't. Yeah, they're not used to me wanting, you know, motherfuckers over there tap dancing and mooing, saying, "He gets bold and brave." Oh, maybe I'm seeing things finally straight. Maybe I ain't got no fucking actual fear or guilt like you try to portray falsely. Maybe that's it. Matter of fact, it is, but you just can't accept that, can you? I mean, this right here is payback somewhat. I mean, just seeing him this distressed, and shout out to fucking the people and the friends and people here on YouTube that have taken a stand and said, "No, we see what y'all doing, you know." And they went off and they make accounts and they put this shit and they spread it even further. And Mustard Squirrel's got to sit there and not fucking report it, or else he knows he'll look like a bitch. Whining. This karma, bitch. This is karma. Yeah, be talking about somebody's fucking parenting from what I heard from their ex-best friend. Apparently now, that's DOXXING and tried to harass a child. Apparently, you know, I thought about it and, you know, my brain couldn't compute that, but, you know, some people are trying to say, "Oh, how dare he talk about my parents? He talking about my kid. He taking my kid. Oh, victim, victim, victim. Whine, whine, whine. It's not like I didn't create all this myself." Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound like what y'all tried to lie and false direct towards me? Now it's happening to you. It ain't that fun, is it? Oh, now he's here. All right. He's probably this will be short because he'll end up coming up here screaming and yelling like a fucking banshee and saying all types of shit. But that's all right. I'll be able to put up for a second. Before I bring you up, I want you to know I'm bringing you up because I want to say a statement to you. I want to tell you also that one other thing, and then I'll let you whatever, and then that'll probably be it. So just know that's it. You're not coming up because you're my friend. You're not coming up because I'm fucking trying to make peace with it, or try to fucking at all. Don't you try to even take away from this that I want to freaking appease you in any way. And I'm not bringing you up here to, challenge you to come down here. So that needs to be made fully clear because you're not invited to my place ever. Never have been. Never will. So we got that out the way. Here he comes.
I'm here, you butt fucking faggot. What do you want? Don't do your little manic laugh. Don't try to avert and try to look cool.
Manic laugh. Okay.
Smoke your little drugs and say what your faggot ass has to say, you little child predator freak.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So hey, I got a question. I'm
going to have to remove him because he's not going to do that every time. So hold on, Squirrel. I'll bring you back. Let me say something now, please. So you don't drink or smoke anything yourself, you ain't got no vices, whatever. Go ahead and talk about all you want. Listen here. You're trying to say and put out to people, mainly your fucking clique, and you've got them going along, playing along, and sitting there saying, do something, make the report, but, I'll do it, whatever. Okay? And you're trying to say that and you're alleging that I called or harassed offline in some capacity on the phone or something your family members, particularly like I guess your wife, and now you said your daughter. That is not true. I'm pretty 110% sure that's not true too. Like, let's just get that clear. And you're just making it up because, since what now, October, I've been called the diddler ever since people have been doing that shit and made up that thing about saying that they saw something on my live stream. Huh. But I'm still here, huh? No FBI's come to look and check into it. Do you want me to show you the proof too, Squirrel? Which you'll see it. That all my computers are registered to my OneDrive and we're all, So anything that was on them computers you're trying to say that I got rid of because I was scared. It's on the OneDrive, bitch. Even if I were to try to delete it, they can recover shit. So, like, dude, everything you've made up is a lie. Everything.
I just got one question.
How do you do that? You're up here. How do you do that?
No, seriously,
how do you do that? Don't fucking don't avoid
how do you
the
live
question,
off your grandfather and do nothing, you little twerp? Now go to bed without dinner, boy. I'm gonna send you to bed without dinner. I got a damn question.
Send me to bed.
Yeah, you're going to bed with no dinner tonight. No pizza for you.
Okay. I'm not having pizza tonight, motherfucker. I think instead I'll have fucking steak fajita.
I got a question. Whenever your wife caught you and Muhammad together, was he butt fucking you or was you butt fucking him?
Which didn't happen. I don't know. Am I supposed to be mad at that?
When she walked in,
am I supposed to be mad at that? Am I supposed to be mad at that, you dumb fuck? Am I supposed to be mad? Go ahead.
Muhammad and your wife.
Go ahead. No, happily. I want him to do this because he's going to see how non-affected I am. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll give him a minute or two.
Watching right now. Look, he's not affected. He's not affected,
talk your shit.
Guys.
Go ahead. You don't see me putting you back.
What do you want, you little worthless junkie?
Do you see me muting you, bitch? No, you don't.
You put me backstage like a pussy. We'll see how tough you are in real life.
Because you're not going to interrupt what I got to say. Because
you're not going to interrupt what I have to say. You're going to get every bone in your face broken.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Now you're muted. See, you're not going to interrupt me when I want to say stuff that I need to say. You're not going to do that, squirrel. So, call it what you want. You're still up here. Unmute yourself, bitch. Unmute yourself,
me like
bitch.
a little bitch.
You ain't muted.
We'll see how tough you are. Everybody will see it. Bet you keep looking up your shoulder, don't you?
What
you don't know
when it'll
be.
Because if you come up to me, dude, and I tell you to stop and you don't, I'm going to fucking take and use and justify legal force against you. So just be ready. Yep.
You are a fucking pussy faggot.
Your ass knows that you are not going to do that.
Do y'all hear this, pussy?
If anything, you're going to go to the fucking parking lot and try to scare, because you want me to get upset and angry, and you hope. No. But if you try to run up on me, yeah, you'll be dropped, buddy. You'll be dropped. You'll be dropped. Thank you for saying that.
To shoot me?
No, I'm not premeditating. Okay, you just premeditated that I don't know what's going to happen, and you're going to come at me and break every bone in my body, and you think I can't say I'll defend myself if you do that? That's not me saying that's not premeditation. You're a fucking dumbass. You realize that? You are
rage,
a dumb
baby girl. Give us that sweet rage, boy. We control your every thought.
Oh my God!
We control your every move.
Oh my God! Yeah,
you go live when we tell you to go live, boy.
I'll just end this then. There's
you
no
do
rage.
What we say.
There's just
you go live because we make you go live. We control you. Every time you push that button, you got to think about what you're going to say. Oh, I can't say too much. Oh no, I can't say too much. We have fucked your mind up, you little faggot. And then you're fucked for the rest of your life. Yeah, well, I don't know. I can't say too much, guys. I just. We own your every faggot thought.
Keep crying.
Your every move.
Keep crying about your picture. Keep crying about your public picture.
There you go. There's that little hate diddler. Y'all hear this little diddling faggot? Ian Wilson likes to exploit minor children.
Oh man, I cannot believe I ever ran into something like you.
Now he's trying to call Sly's minor child on the phone.
Well, I didn't really get. Well, yeah, you know that's a lie, and I'm not worried about that. So go ahead and say it.
Now
yeah,
get
just
your
because
ass
you keep talking over me, I'm gonna have to mute you again because this motherfucker. No, listen, motherfucker. First off, we've already been over all this, so I don't care if you say it. You're not raging me. Just because you're talking over me when I'm saying, yeah, it doesn't bother me. Like, and you're saying, and you're pretending to try to act like I'm nervous. Like, dude, come on. And the last refuge you got was to try to sit there and say, oh, well, I can't say too much. No, that's not being dumb or fucking up someone's mind. If somebody fucking does something and you know what allowed them to do it, then you don't do that, so that therefore they can't do it again. I mean, that's what that is. Dude, do you not know? I mean, God, you would be great at fucking in the mainstream media because you could twist and fucking make a story go from one way to a whole 360 degrees.
That's all right.
I mean, I'm almost giving you a compliment. You're a very good propaganda. Hey, you're just as good as fucking Joseph Goebbels. I mean, you could probably have worked for Hitler too, motherfucker. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's a
cool propaganda.
Now,
that's a cool story.
That's a cool story. Yeah. Now get your fucking ass out of that bed and clean that goddamn bedroom, you little fucking junkie.
Motherfucker, I'm outside.
Yeah, I know. You're looking over your shoulder. Every time you go outside, you gotta look around. You can't even live life on life's terms. You gotta get high because you can't live life on life's terms. You can't even go the day without trying to alter your mind because you're so pathetic and spineless. Now you're so high, you think you're gonna go to the fucking military. That's right.
There's your future. There's your future.
Now dance.
There's your future.
Now
there's
dance
your
for
future.
me.
No. There's your future.
Dance
again.
For me. Every time you show my picture, it shows how much I fucking own your head.
Oh, but you don't. So it don't work that way with you, though, right? Rules for thee.
Be quiet, boy.
Is that all you could do, bitch?
Sit down, boy, and be quiet. Daddy's talking.
You're not
There's
daddy,
that fake
bitch.
laugh.
You're oh my God, that is sick. Ugh. Do not call yourself daddy. Are you gay? What's wrong with you? I'm heterosexual, man.
Oh, you are far from heterosexual. You're a butt fucking faggot. You've been a faggot your whole life. Remember how that kid looked in the lunchroom when he called you a faggot? Remember that look on his face? Remember that? What about when he threw that biscuit at you? You remember that face?
Oh, that
Tell us the story.
Nothing in a class.
Tell us the story about when he called you a faggot.
That was down. No, he didn't. No, you're wrong. That was a guy named RJ. You know, that was somebody else that and they wasn't in the school, it wasn't in the cafeteria, and they didn't call me a faggot.
What his face look like?
I mean, look, you can't even fucking recall stories correctly, but we know you're not doing it. You're not recalling it. You're making it up. You're trying to twist it always.
Oh no!
I tell one story. I say, hey, so and so hit me with this, and now so and so hit me with this supposedly in the cafeteria and called me a faggot. Like, what are you doing?
It don't matter.
You're making shit
You're
on
a worthless piece of shit. It doesn't matter. Your fucking parents disowned you because they couldn't stand you. Your grandfather you ruined his life. He's broke.
Oh, yeah. Dude, shut up. Number one, you're not going to keep talking over me. So you're going to have to either sit there and wait and run off like a pussy, or you're going to stay. Now, that I can say something. You want to talk about my granddad. Now, what did you say a while ago? You just said, I can't get through my day. I mean, I don't. He thinks, like, and you want to call me scared and shit and look over my shoulder. I've got you up here right now. This would be the only time I do it. But, I mean, and you've demonstrated and fucking shown and given me anything I would need, which is your intent. And now you're sitting here and you're trying to, I don't know, whatever. Here, go ahead. Keep going. Go on. Come on. You're up.
What's the matter? Why are you getting flabbergasted? Because you know you're a worthless piece of shit?
I'm sitting here.
You know you're a worthless junkie?
I'm taking
You're a nuisance to the fucking town. You're a nuisance to your family. Your stepmother.
I'm just fucking shocked that somebody like you even exists, dude. I've never met someone like you, and I've met a bunch of assholes. You know, and you want to say that my mom and dad disown me? Where's that coming from? Number one, I've told you the story, so you know them. And if you don't remember whatever, too bad. You need to go back and watch. You know what I said, though. That's bullshit. Because I've repeated things because of what y'all do. So I know you know what I've said. And, you know, most people, when they repeat something and it's the same, or maybe they tell you a little bit more, but everything else is still the same that they said last time, and they do it naturally, that's a pretty good indication that that's not made up or written down or what. That's coming from memory, numbnuts. That's what happens when you tell the truth. You know, you ain't got to lie about nothing. You need to learn that. You know, I mean, you've got this crazy thing, and you're not the only person, but you just got this thing where you can, on the spot, pretty quickly and almost convincingly, you know, if I was ignorant, you know, if a person's ignorant and unaware, you're dangerous around them, because, I mean, you could potentially get them to believe anything. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of a talent, but it's also a scary thing too. Like, you're something else. Like,
oh, you goddamn right, I'm dangerous, and you better be looking over your shoulder, because you have fucked around, and you're about to find out. A lot of people don't like you.
I'll take that.
A lot of people don't like you. Now keep putting me backstage, you little hoe. Now get your fucking ass up and clean that goddamn kitchen, boy.
You won't shut up sometimes. I got to. Go ahead.
Get your goddamn ass up and you fucking sweep that floor, boy.
I'm going to be fair. Hey, you know what, man? I pray for you, man. I want to pray for you. Would you pray
Don't
for
pray
me?
for me, you little faggot. You better pray for yourself. Because you got what's coming for you.
No, please. I'm serious. Let me pray for you. Will you do that?
I talked to the recruiter, by the way, that you called. I found him.
Oh. What's his name?
It was easy. It was real easy, actually.
What's his name? Because it's not doxing if you say his name. I mean, it's public. So what's his name?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I mean, I guess you'll never know, will you?
How you'll know. I even talked to a recruiter, bitch. You don't. How do you know which one I talked to?
Hey, y'all, he's lying. How do you know which one? He's lying to his people, y'all.
How do you know which one I did? How do you know where we're at? Freak. Fucking dumbass.
Like I said,
you won't shut up.
Your dad.
You won't shut up.
You won't shut up.
People stutter when they get interrupted, you dumb fuck. I don't have a natural stutter. Do you hear me stuttering right now? No, you don't. That's because you're not up here. So stop trying to say I got a stutter. You're fucking desperate, man. All you can do is come up here and try to humiliate. You can't say nothing that's fucking factual or give an example of anything. I've talked to my dad here not recently when I've seen him, but you know, I don't need to talk with you, or it doesn't matter about my dad, you know.
What he said?
Because you fucking harassed him, and you showed his fucking wife's fucking family. You showed his wife's fucking family, so don't even fucking try to sit there and act like that you fucking have done something, or you're a friend of his, or you're, you know, on his side. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, the family that you got disowned? Yeah. You're such a pathetic, worthless nuisance. Nobody wants you. You have a 90-year-old grandfather you got held hostage.
You think my stepmom, who I don't and haven't had a good relationship with, you think I am disowned by her family when I haven't even fucking ever, you know, really been around them or nothing like that? Like, you're stupid. You don't make no sense.
You have zero family. No one wants you around.
Oh,
and
I have plenty of blood
You can
family.
pretend and laugh.
I gotta mute. Oh my god, I gotta fucking take this motherfucker. He will not shut up long enough. He wants, you know, I let him say a couple sentences, but he can't let me say a few sentences. Everything I gotta try to say, he's gotta interrupt because he doesn't want this to look good at all on me. You know, he doesn't like the fact that he's even up here and I'm entertaining him. He's mad that I ain't rage quit and thrown him off. You know, he's gonna make up anything. Now you're back, bitch.
Oh no, I'm glad. I'm glad you're proving our point.
Try to porn bomb me.
You proved our point.
Oh, proving a point. How? What point?
We control
what point
you.
Is that? Oh.
We do whatever we tell you to do. You go live when we tell you. You fucking mute when you're supposed to. You kick me off stage like a good boy. Everything you do, you've been trained to do like a good little boy.
Go ahead. All right. You say that, but how did you tell me to go live, and how did you know? I mean, that's not true, because you're trying to say you told me to do this right now. Then? You didn't tell me to do this right now.
Oh, because
you're fucking live dancing. You were live dancing. You were live triggered. You were live moving, bitch. Because you didn't like what I fucking called you out last
children is being triggered. This is what a predator sounds like, a groomer.
Oh,
Square tells kids, don't tell, you'll get in trouble. Don't get mad. This is what a groomer does. This is what a sick.
This motherfucker is sick, you guys. All right. So, first of all, let's address that. You're not defending children on your live streams. Stop the cap. You know, stop the spin. Do I got to start calling this the no spin zone? I think I am. Because, I mean, you're just sick, dude. Talking about, oh, don't. Who said anything about don't say whatever? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, elaborate. Go ahead, elaborate on it. You're up here.
I know. You're a sick little fuck that likes to look at naked little children and put them on his computer. Then you like to fucking post.
See, normally I wouldn't let you say that and would take you down, just kick you off, but I'm just going to interrupt you and Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I got kicked off. I guess he ran. I guess I'll go ahead and still do what I was going to do. Am I connected? What the fuck, man? Why'd he run off? Hell, he would have. I put him back up on stage. He. Hello, hello, testing. All right, there we go. Finally, I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. I fucking got It said something went wrong, so I reloaded the StreamYard page, and it was loading the page in me and loading me in, but it didn't load it fully because when I would click on guest, when I first came back, Mustard was gone. I was like, why the heck did he leave? Hell, he would have been able to keep running his mouth. I got disconnected. Brewski was up, and then it disconnected again, and huh, Brewski's gone now too. It's almost like I guess they want to now try to spin this and say that I ran off. No, I just had technical difficulties. He could have stayed up here. I don't even know what he said. I need to go back and look because, you know. And I'm going to say what I was saying. I'm for real. I'm told him I'm going to pray for him. You know, it's going to be probably the only time I do it. But and it's not a gimmick. It's not a skit. It's not for fucking. You know, it's not anything like that. And you know, if anybody thinks, you know, that has been supporting me, if any of you thinks maybe this was a mistake or you know I shouldn't have had him up, you got to understand something and hear me out, and then think about it. I just showed someone an example since of him doing this since 2022. It's 2025. And I have not been this engaging with him ever. I went ahead and engaged, let him come up here. I'm using that word to let them show it don't fucking bother me. You act like me confronting you means anything about what I've called you out on. You didn't disprove nothing. I mean, you threatened me more. You called me a child predator, which I let you. I could have just fucking kept you backstage the whole time and never let you talk. And you did what you wanted to with your time, so it is what it is. I don't know why you got off, especially if you were left up here. Because I did not kick you. You better not say that shit. sick, dude. Talking about, oh, don't. Who said anything about don't say whatever? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, elaborate. Go ahead, elaborate on it. You're up here.
I know. You're a sick little fuck that likes to look at naked little children and put them on his computer. Then you like to fucking post.
See, normally I wouldn't let you say that and would take you down, just kick you off, but I'm just going to interrupt you. And I'm glad my audio wasn't that bad. I don't know what happened there. Did I get kicked off there? I think I did. Oh, so okay. So he was backstage when I got kicked off. Well, he still got the link. He could come back, actually. Come on back, squirrel. No, I didn't kick. I wasn't running away from you or nothing. Don't be trying to play that. Let me repost the link, just so he knows I ain't fucking bullshitting. Everybody else does too. Like, these motherfuckers are gonna, and this will stay up, and I know a lot of people are gonna replay it. It's fine, and it's good because it means that there's a record. So he's got to be pissed off. Did you realize that? I mean, I was talking and got cut off, so I bet he maybe even realized or thought, oh, he fell off. I'll leave since I'm backstage and say he kicked me. That's what he's going to try to do. Why? Like I told you why. He's been doing this stuff since 2022. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I got kicked off. I guess he ran. I guess I'll go ahead and still do what I was going to do. Yeah, am I connected? He was backstage, though. Man? I mean, I'm not going to deny that. Why did he run off? Down there, he wouldn't. Hell, he would have. I put him back up on stage. Who the fuck is that? I don't know this person. Hold on a second. Excuse me, 1 second. Whoever you are. Yes. Hello.
Blood gang, baby. I'm trying to work out a custody agreement with you. I'm trying to work out a custody agreement with you, and you're being really stubborn. Like, you're being very stubborn right now. I know you love my dog after you found him. I know you love him, so I don't want to take him from you completely. But I'm trying.
That's not. Oh, just stop, love. Stop. You fucking. God dang. Good Lord Almighty. You wasn't even fucking around me on YouTube for like how many years before? But yet somehow, now all of a sudden. And do you realize something else? They've already tried to play this before, and they showed a fucking ad from St. Louis of another dog that was missing, posted by somebody. Didn't even look anything like him, but it had the sort of the same color. I mean, they're so stupid, and you're really dumb for fucking piling in on it. You're like fucking sly. You're like sly, bitch. You're fucking
Why do you get so offended? Why do you get so offended? We're just.
I'm not offended. I'm just fucking telling you the facts.
I'm trying to work something out with you. I'm trying to work something out with you. I am trying to work something out with you. I'm telling you, I don't want to take.
I'm telling you the facts. Ain't nobody offended. You're just like acting delusional. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Why you block me on everything? I don't be harassing you like that. Why you got everything blocked? That's weird, bro. That's weird. If you want to talk about weird. You got my love account blocked
about
on
my fucking
StreamYard.
friend. Hey, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I'm not fucking entertaining you. You've said shit about my friend and everything else. There's your answer, why, motherfucker. You're not going to talk about my friends and like Bambi or Miss Harlow or anybody, K-Fam, me. I don't give a damn if it's a random fucking friend or somebody that I don't really know that much in the chat. You're not going to do any of that and think that then you're going to have somehow a right to be here and talk. This is my shit. God dang. Boy, I cannot believe that they really got going over that story that I told them. Mustard was trying to say, oh, quit telling your stories. Oh, that's a nice story. The only story I told is the one that you got basically, you figured it out a while ago. You said it, that, you believed a bunch of bullshit. How do you know I didn't maybe write down a prediction and make the story up? And then at the end of it, I put, what I think's going to happen, most likely. I read it a couple times. I come on here, I tell you the story. And then guess what? I mean, if you're going to twist it, or if it's something positive or whatever, you're going to, say that maybe you guys will try to threaten to interfere with it, whatever. And yeah, I just wanted to prove something, and you walked right into it. I mean, stay tuned, because I think I'm going to probably post it so they can see. But I won't post anything anybody said to me in text or whatever. I won't even post it and cover your stuff up, like, unless I ask you. All right. I want to say a prayer. Since he's not coming back, apparently, I'm gonna move on from this, and I'm gonna end the live and get off here. So, all everybody bow their head. Let me close that outside door. And then the living room, excuse me. All right. Heavenly Father, I come to you just to ask you to please, if you would, the person that I've been having issues with, you know everything already, God, but just watch over him, um, come into his life. Maybe I don't know if he's saved or a child of yours and believes in you, but if he does, I just pray that you try to. I am so sorry, guys. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Apologies. I got interrupted. I'm sorry over. But, I mean, I could technically just let it go because I thought of it all in my head and went through it. But essentially, I just asked that God would please, work on his heart or help him some way in his life, come into his life. So that way, maybe he'll just, stop this stuff. That's all I can ask. And I pray that also God keeps keeps certain things protected and warn me or some other way. Not I'm oh shit. I gotta seriously a little nervous because they're gonna laugh and whatever, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the point is I asked that he would, if you would, Lord, keep keep him away from me, and try to work on his heart, Lord, and just keep him safe. Amen. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of fucked up on that one, getting kicked off and everything else. I started to lose my train of thought. I stayed up too long last night and didn't get much sleep, so I guess I don't know. Plus, I took a Librium. I had to. Freaking God. He just was going on and on. Can't believe though he didn't come back. I apologize too for laughing. I just, I'm sitting here on the spot trying to genuinely pray for someone, and I laugh because I'm like, oh God. But so no disrespect to anybody, because that'll be a narrative now that I've thought of it. It's coming to my head. It's weird as time has gone on and on. I'm really a lot better at being able to guess and pinpoint what you know some of the stuff is going to be that they make up. And I need to start like I did the other day and just freaking start writing stuff down, signing it, dating it, whatever, some way of proving it, taking a video of it, and then posting it so that people know I'm not lying. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. It's not even worth all that, though. If I wasn't bored and had something to fill up the other bit of my time now, I would not be coming on here. That and the fact that people are calling me pedos. You know, I don't think I would if I didn't have friends. I just wouldn't be on here. If I didn't have all that stuff right there, no. And he'll say, "Oh, you got no friends." I think you're projecting, because if you think any of them people are your real friends, you've deluded yourself. As soon as you get fucked off for doing something that Filthy Animal didn't okay or say that was surefire and safe to do, or maybe he doesn't give a fuck and he just wants to see you crash and burn. As soon as you crash and burn, and you know, he'll expect that you probably won't ever snitch on him. So yeah, you'll just be, they'll forget about you. Huh. You'll be a crash dummy. You really want to do that, man, to your poor family and shit? You know, I mean, you wanted to say that and try to make fun of my family and saying I don't get along with nearly everybody, which is just whatever. You need to worry about yours. I mean, you don't need to worry about mine. I, I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't know what you think, but I'm not trying to date you, okay? And I'm not trying to be ingenuine either at all. This is straight up. I didn't write any of this. This is straight up freaking impromptu. So, gonna try to say that I'm running and he put me backstage, blah, blah, blah. Every time I put you backstage, I brought you up, except for when I got kicked off and then you ran. Let me guess. Is he already saying, let me look at the comments. Is he already saying that he got kicked? Probably wouldn't matter if I wrote down stuff anyway. Is that nobody, even whenever I vocalize it and say it beforehand, people don't. They just, hold on. I gotta get it out of my head to try to think that I can reason or ever get through to anybody that's, you know, okay with being willfully ignorant or actively participating. Like, I know there's not that many people that really don't know or get what's going on, but there's some I think that have the wrong idea, and so they're just ignorant, you know, confused. But you know, you can't tell them nothing. I never did look at this. Hold on, guys. Seems like somebody else may be threatening to put out photos. I'm about to find out for sure or not if what kind of who and what, because I said please don't tell me it's gonna be, you know, Excuse me, guys. I've got to take I apologize. I don't have music going for y'all or something. I would, because I've got to. Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick. That way y'all can listen to something until I get done. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to be online anyway. if anyone is, you guys still there, I apologize. Please, excuse me. I'm going to be ending really anyways, so if you leave, I understand, but, I was doing this for a whole specific purpose to begin with. It's no offense to anybody or my viewers, but, it was mainly to address and, see and get things recorded and how it goes and say my piece and let him say whatever he was going to say. And that's all that was meant to be. So please excuse me, but I am going to say one more thing about as soon as I get back in in that other room. I'm doing something right now, so please bear with me. All right, guys. Apologies, pardons. No obsessed people. I didn't haters. I didn't go to bed or nod, as you'd say. You know, one thing though that you guys have ended up helping me do, and I've been kind of, I thought of this one evening and really, looked at it, but I ain't ever said it because I want to be. I kind of was worried that it might get taken in a way to use and lie to. It'll be twisted basically by them. That's what it all boils down to. I don't even know why. I might as well just say that every time, just twist. I mean, that's all they do. They actually indirectly have helped me though. Now they'll want to try to take credit. They was trying to always say that in the past. Oh, all we tried to do was help him. What? Wait, what did I need help for? What was it? Oh, because Scooter and Fusion and all that grew from there after Cammy, got people's attention on me more. Because I remember one time Fusion, like they actually had the balls to try to claim that everybody had been, coming in there since Cammy's live. There was none of you people in Cammy's live yet. It's mostly there was like people like from Cammy's and stuff. I mean, there was some people around the algorithm, but there was no Fusion. There was no anybody like so that's a straight lie. There was nobody else in there. It wasn't that I even knew Fusion's channel existed until Cammy had threatened me on the phone that night, and then I thought we made peace, whatever. I'd just ignore him. She'd ignore me, and she still goes and gives all this stuff, and I find out. I'm freaked out because I'm brand new and I've been seeing this stuff with Dagburn, and now that I know that he was lied on, like, like I was like, no, I mean, nobody intelligent would want that to happen. I mean, if you feel anything, or if you're a zombie, I got freaking lobotomize, it won't matter. But we can get better, and you just have to. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's just not freaking, limiting. I'm using a specific app that limits how much time on. Now it's on my phone. My computer, I don't have anything set up on it, so that's the only, I guess, possible danger. But I always go live stream on my phone. I'm just only on the computer right now because my phone had died. Because it's kind of, in a way, it's become a habit that feels like I have to do out of necessity sometimes because of what the specifics of going on. But at the same time, it's not that I don't like. I realize and think and have thoughts all the time about it when it comes to like wanting to, if I cannot fully eliminate it so fast, because that's been kind of a failure of mine, so I'll just, do it little by little, and it seems to work. So fingers crossed, and we'll keep praying about it. Well, I don't know why it says here that, April is telling me people are backstage and Sly came back. I'm not talking to you, Sly or April. Sly, you was just over there, like, saying, what about the dude with the neck? Blah, blah, blah. Well, did you not hear me? I ended my live last night and went to his house early as fuck this morning. And then I did my job. We was hanging out watching a movie. If you must know, and he smokes cigarettes and, and we hang out. He don't live here where we live, but he lives close by. That's all you need to know. And that's it. You ain't gonna be able to harass them. It's just insane, man. People think I don't I showed that I walked Brownie 5.5 miles this past week. You don't ever leave the house. You're always in your twin bed. That's all. You heard Squirrel walk over you guys. Whoever's backstage, you just have to wait. But if you're, it depends on who you are, though, too. Might not even matter. I'll check. I'm just organizing stuff, and I had went to the bathroom and went outside and got sidetracked talking to somebody, and I left you guys in here hanging. But that's all right because I'm supposed to end here, anyways. I've been telling myself that, so I get off and don't stay on long because I don't have a thing on my computer. But I tried to get on YouTube on my phone right now. I wouldn't I can't until only allows it so much time. I wonder if any of you guys that are parents, do y'all do that? I mean, or do you not even give a phone? Some people don't give phones till somebody gets to become a teenager. That's how it worked with me. But they got so many freaking different things that you can enable on here. It's a little overwhelming. I mean, it's too much. I didn't know I could limit fucking. I didn't know anything about it. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. And then, people's like, how are you just now discovering Full Metal Jacket and stuff? Because, not everybody watches the same fucking. Not everyone's seen every movie just because it's an old movie. I mean, have y'all all seen, everything? There's a bunch of old movies I've seen and know about, but it doesn't upset me or bother me. So why do y'all do that? You can't tell me there's value in just the little thing of me coming and saying that doesn't make sense and tell you how it's not correct and everybody else that might listen. I mean, so why do you do it? You're not getting a genuine audience reaction. Everyone that's in your audience is in chat, is in. I mean, they're not maybe all directly involved or actively involved, but they support it and they're in it. And they'll go along with whatever you guys say. You could end up saying tonight, something else messed up, like he tried to call him today twice and left a voicemail, which that would be easy to be bullshit though, because you wouldn't play it because it wouldn't exist. You don't have anything on a phone that you put up to a camera, I bet, that's shown the supposed calls that you got. You hadn't done any of that. But everybody just goes along, you know. If that don't tell you that they're involved, then I don't know. If I said that, I'd have people on all sides, people I'm cool with, not cool with, everybody. They'd want to see the proof. And if I didn't have it, some of them, you know, probably would take my word, but not all of them. They're going to be like, I don't know. They thought Ruski thought he was going to get up here. I would never let you up on the panel after what you've done to Bambi and been doing lately. Fuck you, motherfucker. Eat shit and die, you fucking wonk-eye bitch. Get a job, you bum. Go join the military. Do something with your life, bitch. Yeah, let me act like Mustard Squirrel. Come on. Yeah. Why don't you tell Ruski that, Squirrel? When you're over there in them channels and stuff, he's on the panel. At parlors and stuff. You don't seem to want to tell anybody else that is slacking and not doing so good right now in life. There's a bunch on here in all communities. How do you, I mean, how do you reconcile that this is supposed to make me worry about and fear that it's gonna somehow affect me the rest of my life, as you say, and like destroy me the way you're saying it, if people will see, and they will because it's all here, it's everywhere, it's by other people too. You know, the stuff you do with, and the stuff they do, you'll be seeing the old naggers that JM said. You'll be seeing the word knitter with a Knitter. You'll be seeing the little old, oh, come on, Petey. Come on, little Judy Garland fucking in blackface fucking going along with some racist song. Yeah. I'm sure that people will fucking, man, they'll just fucking, they won't be able to question your, they won't be able to question your integrity. They'll just accept it. Is that what you think? Like, you guys have already lost. You don't get it. The only thing now you have is anger and, you know, wanting to try to come up with something creative, just working your ass off, running around in between mooing and crying and playing a victim and social virtualing. And then at the same time, like trying to figure out, like, and probably, who knows, I hope to God not, sitting over there and thinking about what plan you're going to try to come up with to try to, you know, jump me or whatever, or kill me, whatever else, worse. I mean, shit, and then you're going to try to make me feel like, what, a bad, just because I'm live, that I express the truth, you know, I'm not a liar like you are, you know, I don't go around, you know, if something bothers, you know, I'm going to say it does. I think anybody that, you're going to say that wouldn't bother you, just for the record. I wish he was fucking back up here, or came up back at least. Just, I mean, breathe in. Just forget it. done all I can. I've told you all I can. I've tried to show you that and explain, and you know damn good and well too, if you wasn't doing what you was doing, I would automatically take anything I've ever, done or said that was meant just to irritate you that's not illegal or posted also, and I'd take it down. I would do that. And some people would say I'm fucking crazy if I would do that just because he stopped or whatever. Do you know that? They would say I'm fucking nuts. But I would. And he can continue to hate me, whatever, just leave me the fuck alone. Fucking Sly, you're not coming up. You're not gonna I already let what's his face up. I'm not letting you up too, who has just recently now earlier tried to say that I tried to fucking harass your daughter. Like, I see it now. You guys are trying to is somebody else gonna join next and say their daughter too? Like, you guys are gonna try to use this and get me, and you're hoping it's gonna get me. I get it. I get it now. Yeah, ain't none of y'all ain't gonna call, because if you do, you'd be stupid. But y'all, I see what you're trying to do. Just had the epiphany, aha moment. I mean, you've done that before, and whenever it started out with the original CP claim, so I don't know why I didn't figure that out already. It's all right. Yeah, goodbye, Sly. Amanda Joe, stop getting mad at me because I criticize your mothering skills. Dana shared with me stuff that you told her when you betrayed us, and I said it and only said the stuff when you started attacking me. Whether you come over to Paula's trying to do your little thing, trying to get, a pat on the back. Goodbye. Stop saying I called her too, or show some fucking receipts, bitch. Because I'm seriously like, you guys really don't want to keep pushing me to the point that I decide to maybe get somebody that will play a little dirty, and hell, they'll even go real life. They said, as in like, maybe they'll make phone calls stuff to you. I wouldn't be paying them to do it or nothing, but they said that they would do it. All I had to do was just say that they're bothering me. Because I told them, like, it's all good now. I said they still, some a little bit, but it doesn't bother me as much. He said, well, if it does, let me know. Now, he could be full of shit. So don't just fucking sit here and think that, but y'all don't want me to do that. And don't fucking lie to yourselves and wait, Deez is back here. Who the fuck? No, goodbye. Why does everybody think that this is going to be a day they get to come up? Just because I let Squirrel up here. I'm not changing up I'd let my friends up. I'm not changing up my fucking way I do shit. Let fucking Rooski up. Shit, hell no. Nor D's, nor Sly. I'll probably catch a little bit of flack, who knows, from letting Mustard up, but that needed to be done. It really did. It's not been, just saying it through messages and comments and stuff on YouTube to him. It's not enough. I need something on a video and audio. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate the ones that came and gave me company and helped out in chat. Um, you know, one of them I think is a little under the weather. That's probably why they wasn't chatting, but they was in here being a mod, so I appreciate it. They probably had to go because I've been on here longer than expected. April, I don't know what's it got you in a bunch, but you know, you shouldn't be over places talking about me and then get mad and barge on over here with your big ass because I said something about you last night and put you in a title. Okay? All right? Yeah. And I heard you, argue with Pam. That was really funny. One of y'all brought up kids and shit too. Isn't that funny and weird how that works? But y'all always be saying what you're saying. So goodbye. I don't care if I got people backstage. It's an old message anyway. I would get a message from friends if they were wanting to come up or what have you. That's why I don't look at the chat a lot of the times whenever I'm doing my little, you can call it monologue series or what have you, because, and it's not really that, it's just, almost like, I don't know. I could call it a few different things. It's a multitude. I know some people just want me to, if I do come on, to just hang out and not have to feel like I got to deal with anything, but it's not a desire or anything. It's just happens automatically. And because I've, expressed that, and because of what other people have said, well, people like to try to brainwash others to think or convince them with, false logic, trying to appeal to them, say, he lives for this, or what Andrea said, he's actually running the work. Like, there's so many people that have said and conspiracy type shit about me that you got people. I mean, it's a fact. They have gotten a lot of people, not a whole lot, but more than a couple, put it that way, that will not have anything to do with me just because they don't want them over there. And you know what? It's hard for me to blame them. Of course, a couple of them I was able to work out. I use an alt, a brand new alt, one that has no subscribers, and even periodically switch it around. Because the days of them being able to spy and find me all the time is, I'm gonna start trying to do everything I can to eliminate that. I just can't type as much. I have to really restrict myself and make myself type shorter. Otherwise, people will fucking assume it's me. And it might not even be me. I'm not the only one that fucking writes long shit. But they try to pick on and get at your confidence because, you're honest with yourself and to people, and you'll share, and want you to think that you got, something, there's just something that's abnormal or wrong because you just simply can't be all right with people, doing this bullshit. But there's a bunch of people here that don't. Like, I mean, there are some people that say they ignore stuff and never anything, and they do it too. They do it too. Yes, they do. But I'm not trying to fault or judge anybody harshly that applies to, you know, because I know what it is. It's just simply a defense, it's a defense mechanism. They're not doing it to be malicious. They just, they have to, they got to keep to one set of focus, whether the validity of it or the authenticity is different. Is it complicated? Fuck it. I'm not explaining it right now. All right. I've had enough. I'm going to jump off. Again, thanks to everybody that came. I'm sorry this wasn't really much of an entertaining live or funny or with content, but it is what it is. It's Thursday, and I don't want to be doing this weekend. They'll be live every weekend, all day. I'm not going to be. I think people have expected that now that I've come back, I'm going to be right back fully into the saddle, and I'm not. That's not what's happening. I'm not going to be live every day. I might. Now, we'll get on, though. Especially if Miss Harlow or someone goes live, if I can. And I won't be at theirs all the time, And people will say, "Oh, I wonder, square. I knew it. Square and them fighting and blah, blah, blah." No, y'all think what you want. Oh, and yeah, I would ask, but it's up to my own self. But if you can, if you care, anybody out there, pray for that may see this later, what have you. Pray for me that I just God give me the gift or I don't know ability, strength to freaking not what's the word just not have to no feel like I gotta address that this stupid shit anymore. I don't even like addressing it anymore at all. Like even though I've done less and worked on things and I've been giving myself a pat on the back somewhat because that's what you know I'm not deluded or thinking like I'm fully out the woods. I just can hope I can get something to take up the other half of my time, and I won't delete it, but I will hide the account then. I'll turn off the monetization and I'll hide the account. If I have something full time soon, or whatever else happens, if I can get something else to happen, I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying forever, but I'm gonna do it because I'm talking about it now. It's my desire, and I don't want it. I don't want you know to give in to possibly not following through with that. I don't know how I'm gonna have to. If I even have to ask somebody else close to me for help, to hold me accountable, fuck, I will. You know, he likes to take the lead and try to brag about the fact I'm sorry, but traumatizing me and shit. And yeah, they have some, in the early days. I'm not getting all into it. But if you think you can feel proud of that, When back then, the only thing you guys were saying was, I'm a fucking, you were calling me a junkie. You know, the first year and a half, no diddler or any of that crap ever came up. So, you know, when I've said that you just progressively have to up it, and up the ante more, I'm not lying, am I? Because, I mean, your record shows that. So you look through the timeline. And you guys love to watch me for some reason. And you say the reason is because I'm fucking funny, or I'm your whatever it is. But why then, when you watching, do you say things that show you don't like them? You're triggered. You're mentally upset. I may not be able to see you if you're not on camera, but I mean, people can tell sometimes when people. I mean, it's not rocket science. And then with your defense mechanism, you say, just like anybody else, "Oh, I'm not, no, you know, I'm not worried, I'm not bothered by nothing of that." But you were. In that moment when you're saying that, and you're making your insults and stuff, you appear like you don't, maybe. But you did. So remember that. Now I'm off. Everybody, have a great rest of your day. Peace. Try to do something different or random you haven't done before. And live long and prosper, I guess. Oh, my phone must be making a bunch of noise. You guys take care. And everybody that hates me for no reason, just because you want to try to do this locale, mess with me, ruin me shit. I can't say really that I forgive you, but like I am going to continue to pray for you guys, because I thought about it and I asked somebody. I can pray for people that I don't like, and it's given, especially someone that's trying to harm me or something. Like, you should pray for those people. You know, I would have never suggested that before, but I kept getting told that for the past couple of weeks, and so that's why I'm vocalizing, and I'm gonna start to do it more regularly. So everybody take care. God bless, and do something kind. Don't be mean. Stop telling lies, and have fun, everybody. Do what you need to do. Be good.